Hey y'all, Faith Kelly and Caswyn Moon here, and we are in Las Vegas, New Mexico. We're in Las Vegas, New Mexico, and right now we are at Dave's Diner. We hauled ass out of Kansas. We survived. We didn't get into any hailstorms. We didn't get sucked up into a tornado.
We
did get very tired, though.
We were right alongside a couple of cones.
Yeah.
The whole time, which was kind of creepy. They were out in the field coming down.
But still, it's intense.
We were on the outskirts. We were on the outskirts of it the whole time.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, you know, we're hillbillies, man. We can do snow. Like when I was texting with Mandy about the kettle gig, I was like, we can definitely do snow, but we don't do tornadoes.
The difference is when it snows, you have a snow plow guy that comes in the morning and plows the roads.
Oh, awesome! Thank you so much.
You know, with a tornado, you have tornado guys that come and pick up
Thank you guys.
Your house. Thank you.
So real quickly, we're gonna actually eat here in a minute. Just a quick shout out to Lois. Thank you so freaking much for throwing down, and you basically just bought us this much needed breakfast out here at Dave's Diner.
Lois, I have not eaten anything real since we left New York.
We had some like gas station food.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't. We had that Subway sandwich, but wow, this omelet looks so good. Guys, we're gonna eat, and I want to show you this awesome diner and see what other shenanigans we get into out here in Las Vegas. I just gotta film this before I dig into it. That looks so freaking good. Yeah, I got a chorizo burrito. You heard me right, y'all. I ordered meat and my breakfast burrito omelet, and he got a burger. All right, the carnage. We really enjoyed that. Thank you again, Lois, for reaching out like that this morning. And I just want to show you this little diner. It's so freaking cool. 50s themes, very Marilyn Monroe and Elvis based. I'm sure I'll get a copyright on this video because the music, but it's too good to not walk around and show y'all. But yeah, man, I love the seats. I love the decor. I love the classic bar. Oh my God. It's just so freaking cool. Just try not to get people in it. But yeah, man. Classic jukebox. Oh, Caswyn Moon. Oh. Really cool open kitchen too, man. They cook some really wonderful food. I'm going to step out real quickly and show you the outside. Oh yeah. Guys, we're in New Mexico. 4 days ago, we were in New York. Dave's Diner, man. Can't suggest if you're driving through New Mexico. This is, I think it's off 25. I may have to correct myself later, but yeah, this is the town of Las Vegas, New Mexico. And Dave's Diner, it's the way to go. All right, we are gonna go take some recommendations from the girls and see what we can get into next. Okay, y'all. So I'm on a jog and I have my phone with me, and I decided to shoot this because I don't know what I'm about to find. Please welcome to, okay, I should visit the welcome center. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I jogged all around. I couldn't find the visitor center or welcome center, so I'm gonna see if maybe it's up here. So we went to Dave's Diner. The waitresses were telling us about this place and the hot springs over there, which I am so super stoked to check that out after I'm done with this little jog. I couldn't find the welcome center, so maybe the welcome center is up here. You don't know till you ask someone. But they told me and Kaz about this place and the Dwight Light Sanctuary, and there's like a, what is it, the World United School over there? The building's really beautiful. I'll show you a shot of that here when I jog by it. But I think you can go in this, and she said it's like that scene in like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, that old movie with all the lights and stuff. So I'm either gonna get turned around, check in with someone, or we'll see what happens here. Just sneak in. Oh wow, okay. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to spook you. Wow.
I knew these acoustics would be amazing.
Yeah. Wow. That's beautiful. She's totally right. Look at that. Man, I'd love to perform on that stage. Holy crap. Wow, okay. So that was a really cool experience. That was a for me experience. Mostly I did get some footage in there for y'all, but basically I'm gonna walk this little thing again. I'll tell you what happened while I continue jogging, but basically I met this couple in there, Sam and Janet. If you guys are watching this, thank you guys. What a beautiful, cool little meeting. Basically they were telling, hey, where are you from, da da da, and they were telling me about this school, which I guess back in the day, and I can get more history on this, and I hope that I'm getting the information Sam gave me correctly. But back in the day, there's a train that ran up here from Las Vegas, not Nevada, this one. And people would come to these hot springs and they would stay at this resort. And someone who he told me the name of, but I forgot the name of. So if you're watching this, comment the name so I can remember. I can find it later. But someone bought this school. I wonder if I can get up there. Private residence. I don't want to do something I shouldn't. But basically, someone bought this resort and made it into this school. And what he was saying is that it's basically a free school where anyone in the world can come to for 2 years and complete their last year of high school and their first year of college. And I was like, that's freaking cool, dude. And it makes, communications between people in different countries a little bit more easier to fathom. I never really spent any time outside of America, so I'm always very fascinated by folks from other places. Wow, okay, here, you can see it right here. So that, I'll zoom in so you can see it. I'm not going to approach it, because I think you need to be a resident. But that's now a free school for kids who need that last year of high school and first year of college. And they do all sorts of studies here. I'll have to, if I remember, because it's hard to remember these things on tour sometimes, to grab a link for it. Sorry. Sometimes I just tap my phone, especially if I'm jogging or moving. The United World School out here. What's the name of this? I'll be able to tell you down there. It's right up north from Las Vegas. That freaking building, I'd love to get in there, but for another time. I wish I knew about a program like that when I was in high school, to come out here, this beautiful place. Wow, I'd love to learn more about that. Thank you again, Sam, for taking my picture and meeting you and Janet and, giving me some information. Basically what happened to Kaz and I had a really long drive, guys. We were tired. In this video, you will probably see us gain strength and energy throughout it. But we went to Dave's Diner. The waitresses told us to check this place out. I decided to go for a jog, and then I found that. It's so quiet out here. Let's take it in. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna jog on, unless I get in some other crazy rendezvous. Oh shoot, that's the welcome center. It's all right. I'm a visitor. I'll check in. Here we go. United World College, USA. Arm & Hammer, that's the guy. Wow. What a crazy thing to run into on a jog. Wow. All right, I'm gonna jog on in case I find something else. I'll meet you down at the hot springs. All right, I can't leave yet. I gotta show you something cool. I'm trying to do a slower pan. Sometimes I whip it a little too quickly. Can't really take it in on the video. Look at that cool old rail bridge. Oh my god, that's so cool. Holy crap. Montezuma, New Mexico. I knew I'd remember it. Oh, I said hi to that puppy earlier. Montezuma. I knew I'd remember it, but it had escaped my mind because I was too blown away with what was before my eyes. So, alright y'all, so this is the hot springs. I'm not going to show you too much because I want you to come here and see it for yourself. Plus it's kind of a private thing, but I will just give you a little sneak peek. It is free to the public. They do this on donation based, and I did meet one of the people who work here. I think his name was Gustavo. Very nice man, and can't suggest enough coming out here and visiting this beautiful spot. Alright, so that was one part. I just wanted to skip ahead because I don't want to. Alright, I got my shoe all wet earlier stepping, I think it was this freaking rock. Yep. Oh no, it just happened again. It's okay. It's just water. And the best part is I saw it coming and I still did it. Y'all, I can't lie. This is one of the coolest things. I'm really glad we got to stop here. I'll bring Kaz down here in a little bit, but he's taking a well-needed nap after what I think we drove 24 hours in 48 hours. So I'm gonna soak in this hot spring. As you can see, it's ridiculously beautiful, and I'm really grateful for these quiet moments on the road. And it's free. I mean, it's donation based. Leave a few bucks, but you know, it's I'm very grateful. So I hope y'all get to check it out. I love you, little hot spring. I'm gonna see the next one now. Wow, y'all, that was incredibly insane, and I'm gonna go tell Caswyn and y'all what I just experienced, and the really cool people of this town too. So I highly recommend this experience to everyone. It's recording. You know what? Who needs a brush? I was gonna brush out my bangs because I still got bedhead, but whatever. I'll just do the old brush to the side. So yeah, we are driving to well, we're in New Mexico and we're driving to Silver City. Yesterday was a wild day. We had it let off unexpectedly. As you know, we were dodging tornadoes.
We said let's take the back roads through New Mexico.
Yeah, let's take the back roads, and we found Las Vegas, which, you know, the way I'll probably edit this video is all the stuff that you just saw. That's what happened in Las Vegas. And then we got to a Love's and we were going to finish the video there, but we just passed out. We were just, you know, I think if my calculations are correct, you drove 24 hours in 2 days across country.
Feeling it, man.
To dodge these tornadoes. So wow, look at this view. You're gonna see my bathing suit there, but wow, I've never been on Highway 25 before. So yeah, man, I have to tell Caswyn some of the stuff that happened yesterday, and I'm going to tell you guys while I tell Caswyn. When I was jogging, I went for a jog and I found that big light tower the waitresses were telling us about.
Tower.
Yeah, like the Prism Tower, and then I made some friends with I think it was Janice and Janet and Sam, and I hope we get to see them in Texas. But it's so cool. So it's like this school that it used to be like a resort, and people would travel from all over the world to get those healing hot springs. Which, I mean, I'm still rocking the hot spring here. I had a blast. Yeah, it was like 50 degrees, and the hot springs were just like. Now I'm going to put something out there because I was researching these hot springs. These hot springs are not a tourist destination. So if you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I'm going to bring a giant bus of children and we're going to jump these hot springs.
Can't do.
These are not meant to be a tourist attraction. These are meant to be like a healing destination. I was going to see if it could stay up there while we were driving, but I will hold it. It's supposed to be like a healing destination in a very sacred place. So just keep that in mind. People have been using, like I was reading that like the natives had been using these hot springs for a very long time, and that I guess there's a fault line. The water comes out at like 180 degrees, so they have to cool it for each one of those pools that, you know, since they've upgraded it. Now I didn't film all of them because I don't want to, you know, unveil the sacredness of these hot springs, but I will tell you my experience. I got in that one hot spring, like it wasn't lukewarm. It was like hot tub, like temperatured wet water. And I sat there for a long time, and as I was walking by, I made some friends, and this family was telling me the trick is to jump in the river, which is like, had to be like 40 something degrees. And then you jump into this like 112 degree water. And man, I almost chickened out. I was like, it's like a literal like rectangle in the ground. I didn't get any video of it, so you have to just envision it, or I'm sure if you looked online you can find pictures. But it took me a few tries before I got in the cold water, and I just had this, I had Marty come in my head, and I was like, you can do hard things, and I submerged myself in the hot water, and it was actually really nice.
I was sleeping in the back of the van.
That's all right. We have different like routines when we need it, you know. Plus, it was a little chilly to be doing hot spring activities, but I'm kind of crazy, so I had to. But yeah, so that was that experience, and what I can say is that my skin feels great, my hair feels great. It's a little funny now after sleeping in the back of the van. But yeah, man, it's been a wild haul the past few days. We've been on tour for 5 days. We played one show, which is not what we expected, but this is an adventure, so we're going with the flow. And now we're on our way to Silver City. We're not playing tonight, but we're playing tomorrow night with Flicker, the one-man band, at Little Toad Creek, which is really cool. I'm really excited. So we're gonna see what shenanigans we get into from there. And we only have 5 hours of driving, so hopefully, I think the driving halls are over, and hopefully the weather will be a little nicer to us for the rest of the tour. With that, if you're watching, thank you for watching our little adventures, and please hit subscribe. We're growing a little YouTube channel, and we'd love to see how it can help us stay on the road with these music tours. Otherwise, there's other ways to support. You become a patron of Couple of Wanderers. That's basically our road trip as a whole, live shows and all that stuff. Or you become an FK patron, where I post more like personal blogs about the experience, and sometimes pictures I don't post on social media because they might be a little too spicy. It's a little too spicy for the, what would you call it, like what do they call it? When they take your picture down because it doesn't go with their community. That's TikTok. Our community guidelines, yeah. They do censor me a lot. TikTok loves to censor me. It's like, my belly's out and they take it down.
We've pretty much gotten canceled from TikTok.
I've already been canceled, man. That's why it's like I put out my album, and my I hate to like look at these numbers and shit, but I put out the album, and videos that used to get like 600 views are at like 200 views. I'm like, really? Like, they just want me to pay for it. And then they want me to pay for the views. I'm not going to do it because I don't got money for it. So yeah,
I think it's all pretty fucking ridiculous, honestly.
it is. Well, I think sometimes that social media buries the good shit, because there's a lot of good shit out there.
Remember when music used to be the product?
Yeah.
You didn't have to pay for views. Bunch of bullshit, man.
I know. Well, like I've been emailing, like when you were sleeping last night. I was on my laptop finishing up some work, and I'm like trying to promote my album and get it into like some blogs and stuff. And there's a few that I'm talking to and getting it in works with. But there's a lot of them that are like, yeah, but you're gonna have to pay us $50 for a blurb, or, you know. And I'm like, man, like I guess if you have a record company behind you, they pay it. I don't know, but I don't have that kind of money. I barely have money to do this. So with that, if you like this little journey and our tour content or whatever, our tour.
When you pay for the views, who's actually viewing this? Some people in
like India.
You know, like,
they have the view farms. They have the good farms.
A wall of phones. What? They just sit there and fucking click the phones.
They do,
all day?
yeah.
I think that's bullshit, man.
Yeah, you're not getting real fans.
You want to hear my music? Come to a live show.
Yeah. It's I'm here to make connections with humans, and not with AI, or not with people who are doing it for jobs.
It's not like music is going to make me a millionaire anyway, so if you want to hear my music, just come to a live show.
But maybe it can make us $1,000-aire.
Yeah. Fuck these clickbait farms, man.
Yeah. With that, if you want to support the journey, once again, thank you, Lois, for clicking on the support the journey page and buying us that delicious breakfast.
Yes, Lois.
That was really needed after the long drive we had, and
so that's how rock and roll is made.
Yeah. You put out the call, and it's a support system, and these are real people. We like to know real people.
Shove your click farms up your ass.
If you're a real person watching this, comment below and say, I'm real.
I'm real, I'm not a click farmer.
Well, our videos get like anywhere from like 30 to like 200 views, so I'm pretty solid. I feel like I know everyone watching this, so that's why we're very real with y'all, because I know you. We know who we're talking to when we're making these videos. Wow, look at this view. Damn, New Mexico.
It is pretty out here.
It's pretty. It's vast. So with that, there's the Support the Journey page, which is direct support if you want to buy us a truck stop shower. They're about $17 a shower. A hotel room, a meal, a shitty cup of gas station coffee, which these used to be like $1, now they're like $2.50, which kind of sucks, but I just need to get a to-go cup. But the thing is, I try to get a to-go cup, and in this like little block here, it's like, if it's too small, it needs to be the perfect size. So I'm looking for the perfect size to-go cup. But you can go on the Support the Journey page. It's direct support. It gives you information on what we're doing, a little bit of history about us, and it's basically a link to my PayPal or my Venmo, and that's the most direct way you can help us on the journey, and we really appreciate when people use it.
I like it. I like when people do that because they're the real people. If y'all haven't noticed, I have a problem with a lot of the bullshit technology that we have to deal with nowadays.
Yeah.
And it kind of demeans the artist, and it kind of demeans, in my opinion, the whole process of it.
Yeah.
You know, well, you got to pay for a little blue check mark so people know it's you. Come on, give me a fucking break.
Yeah, I was looking into that, and I was like, $15 a month, crap, dude.
Now my friends know it's me because they know it's fucking me.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay Meta or whoever $15 a month for a little fucking blue check card.
Yeah. I mean, like, we're not rich, dude. Like, we're pulling.
I just think it's demeaning.
We're pulling.
You know,
It is
it's
demeaning,
like,
and we're pulling all of our resources to continue doing this because we love doing it, and we feel like we're on some kind of rock and roll mission.
I actually feel guilty giving money to these people and using their services.
That's why I don't. You know, like I put a little bit into the distribution, but it's like $20 a year.
I'd rather throw my money in a brother musician's tip jar, you know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, that's the thing. Halfway deep.
Spotify, we hand our music over to billionaires.
I know, and I just did it.
So stupid.
So here's the thing is, I put my music on Spotify for those who are driving and might want to listen to it. Plus, I get kind of excited.
I love Spotify as a consumer.
But I love that I can make my silly little videos and put my music to it online. I have a lot of fun with that. That's, like...
If you're not looking to get paid from Spotify, you're good.
I'm not looking to get paid for Spotify. But I am looking... Here's the deal is Spotify could maybe get people out to my shows. I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'd rather you buy a CD from me for my Bandcamp, and you're gonna make... Then I make $10. That's more than I made in Spotify in 3 years. So if you buy a CD from me, or if you... or any musicians that you love, you buy that merchandise, it's more, you're giving them more money than they'll probably make in Spotify in a year.
Go to a live show and get a t-shirt.
Yeah. Or go look at if someone makes a print by pop-up shop with really cool merch. You could go over there, or go to a Bandcamp and they'll ship it to you. It's not just us, there's plenty of musicians doing this, and we're all out there fighting the good fight.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, Spotify and TikTok are bullshit. And they can all keep them. You'll never see me post a video on TikTok. You'll never see me share any of my fucking music on Spotify. If you want to hear my music, come to a live show, or go on one of our, little places and get a CD or something.
Well, we have on Patreon, if you buy us a gallon of gas a month, which is $3.
Well, it makes everybody feel special. I know when you have stuff up on social media, you feel like a star. I know it's a dopamine high.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is,
well, it feels like you actually released it.
Yeah, and the reality is you're just making billionaires richer.
Yeah.
Off of your fucking art.
I don't think that the billionaires are getting any richer for me.
Off of your art and your music.
I hope not. Well, anyways, my new album, Halfway Decent, is out on Spotify, so if you want to listen to it, go ahead and pay those billionaires. But if you want to buy it,
There you go.
You can
There's
go
a
buy
concept.
it. And Tim Blake, if you're watching this, I'm probably going to ship it to you once I get to Bisbee, because I got to get a little package. Tim bought a CD, and Tim's a patron, and Tim is a real freaking fan and a real friend. So thank you for being there and supporting this journey.
That's how you do it, man. It's called grassroots.
Sorry we're not in Oklahoma City this time, but we will be there in the future. Hey, I just glanced how the mountains look in the background of this video. That's sick. So that's the real thing. We do have 2 patrons, and if you're interested, you can do that. If not, thank you for watching these YouTube videos. We're on the journey to monetizing the channel, which is another... Actually, YouTube's pretty stand-up.
YouTube's awesome. I love YouTube.
That's why we switched. We stopped doing our vlogs on Instagram and Facebook and all that, and we just do like the quick little advert thing.
YouTube actually works with the artist and for the artist.
Yeah, we're trying to bring, but you need to prove that you're worthy of it. So like, you need to have that 1,000 subscribers. You need to have that 4,000 watch hours.
These other shit companies, I can do that.
Yeah. Well, if we had 3,000 watch hours with our 500 subscribers, we could do the people can join. But we're still lower on the watch hours. So put on a playlist while you work or sleep or drive or something. It helps a lot.
Yeah, or come do a show and buy my CD for $3.
I think I put the CDs at $5 this trip. They used to be 10, but I was like, you know what? They don't cost much to make, and I'd rather people buy them than not. Now our shirts are the one that our new T-shirts are $30, and if you buy one of those, you can get all the other stuff for free. We just can't. The shirts were way too expensive to make to let them go for free this time. So, but I did bring some freebies if someone is hurting and they want a shirt. Because I understand, man, people are in all sorts of positions. So if you're in the position that you don't got the funds to spend, we still got you. You know, like if you're in a position where you got funds to spend, we still got you. So that we just are grateful for everyone who's even watching this and mentally putting out good vibes for us on this trip. Even though we only played 1 show in 5 days, and I'm still a little bummed about, like, we would just be leaving Kansas right now, but look at that view. Holy crap. I like Highway 25. Even though we're a little bummed with how the weather has treated us, we still got over 5 weeks of the tour to go. So,
man, you know, you can't custom design the weather, or can you?
I can't. I can do rain dances, and I can pray to the rock gods, and I can...
I bet you TikTok can custom design the weather.
At first, we were like, is all this weather an April Fool's joke? Because it seemed kind of like it. So...
It's like New York was going to get like 2 feet of
No,
snow.
that was a meme. And it fooled me, dude. So on April Fool's, I'm like, you know, I'm doing my album promotion. I'm on my phone. We're driving for hours and hours. And I see on April Fool's Day a thing saying, oh, this weekend in the Catskills, you thought spring was over. It's like saying like 28 inches, like 12 to 28 inches of snow.
We bought it.
I bought it, man. I mentioned it to your mom on the phone. I'm like, yeah, Georgia. She got nervous. She goes, no, it's just supposed to rain. And I'm like, I don't know. That's not what I saw. And then I realized that someone fooled me. I got tricked.
You got April Fooled.
I kept getting, you know, I got April Fooled a lot this year. I thought I was going to play at Kirby's.
Nope.
No. It's all right. It's everything is as it should be is the mantra, and that I've carried with me for a very long time. So I'm just going to trust. Trust, man. Wow, this is... See, we don't usually drive through New Mexico this way. We usually take 10. This is really... I've never seen this before.
That's what your sister was saying. She was like, oh, that part of New Mexico is beautiful.
That's kind of why I was like, oh, let's ride high, because I know 10 is cool and all, but...
But I ride high. Bobby Wood.
Maybe that's what Bollywood was up to. So, with all that, y'all, I hope that you come out to visit Vegas someday. The real Las Vegas. I was like thinking like how funny, like when we were booking this tour originally, I was saying like, you know, we were trying to book up north, like through Utah and Vegas, and then come down to Bisbee, and it just didn't work out with venues and scheduling and all that. So that's why we're doing a lot more time in Bisbee, because we love it. And I originally was trying to get us to go to Vegas and play a show out there. We still ended up going to Vegas, not the one that I had anticipated. So that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how the universe is prankster, man.
It was Las Vegas, just in a smaller package.
Yeah. And Hot Spring, which was, I mean,
it was a little bit.
I was stoked, man.
I would have joined you, but I'm gonna go Hot Spring. You're crazy.
I'm crazy. Yeah, it's different.
I'm crazy.
Well, and I do the jog, and I did the M-body, and then it's like, to me, it's like, I did cold water swimming for a while, so it's like...
Yeah, I'm not into it.
It's alright.
I'm a pretty boring guy, actually.
We have differences. Caswyn, like, and this is one of the things I love about Mr. Moon, is that we are different people. And...
I'm like a salt of the
far. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna drive on here,
It's like
and
the kind of New Mexico you see, like when they put advertisements out there. Oh, come to New Mexico. This is like where they're taking the pictures.
yeah, this is pretty cool. And then wow, I just can't with this. Hold on. Look at that. I mean, you gotta see it with your real eyes at some point, because there's like bugs and glares on our windows. But that's really freaking cool. What was I gonna say? We're gonna make our way to Silver City, and we're gonna see you tomorrow in the next video. What we might do, we might want to. It only takes us 8 minutes off the route. Maybe stop and see Boggs's art studio in Truth and Consequences, which is a town we've been meaning to play. Just sometimes you hit up the venues and scheduling doesn't work out, or there's a lot of moving pieces to making these tours happen, and I spend hours on my laptop trying to figure it out. I play the keys, I play the Moog, and I play the laptop. I am still thinking. I mean, like last night I'm on my laptop and I'm starting to think about what we're gonna do later on this year. Yeah. We do got some really fun shows coming up in May, but you know what? We're gonna play with Frank Hurricane at New Memories. I think it's the 24th?
23rd.
23rd.
I think.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's the 23rd, Friday, yeah, and then Saturday we play at the Creek Bar. So we're gonna come home to some fun shit, man. We're gonna have 2 short suck. There's Froggy Days, which is a lot of fun. Oh my, little corner, and that happens. Wow. Wait, wow, come on. My bathing suit is still.
Star at Route 66.
Wow. Wait, 66? Oh, hi, Emmy. Wow, that's beautiful.
I know 6, I think Eddie Keating, man.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
Yeah, me too. Well, with that, y'all, we're gonna carry on, and thank you for watching. If you're watching this far, let us know if you're real or not, and where you'd like to see us go later on in the year, because we're starting to think about it. I was originally gonna book for August, but now that's only 4 months away. I usually like to have 6 months to do something like that. So maybe we'll do something in September, October. I don't know yet. We got to figure it out. Anyways, y'all, we love y'all. We hope that you're safe and sound with all that crazy weather going on out there. And we will see you in Silver City tomorrow. Love y'all.